All right. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is doing good tonight. My name is Deadlink, and tonight I will be showcasing Resident Evil 2. Now, for those that aren't too familiar with the game, this is actually the remake of the 1998 classic on the PS1. I also have with me Dan's Survival, who will be helping me commentate the run. How you doing tonight, Dan?
Deadlink.
So,
Yeah, this should be a good showing.
I think so. It's a very interesting run in relation to how broken it is.
Yes, definitely.
So, since we actually have a little bit of time, you can actually pick a lot of costumes for your character. So, I'm just gonna let chat pick one.
Not gonna lie, you got the best choice already. Huh?
I would agree. That's pretty much what I was gonna go with. But since we are booted up a little early, does anyone have any picks? If not, then I'm just gonna stick with what we already got. But how many choices? I mean, you're looking at them right here, so you got there's like 8 of them or something.
We get a call for the 98.
Oh, good lord! Why did I do this? Stereo, please. Somebody, please outrank his vote. 1-8. No cereal. Oh, 1-8. Yeah, okay. Military. Alright, that's 1.
We got
Classic
the
jacket.
Yeah.
98. That's 2 for 98. Alright, well, I guess we're going with 98. Yep, okay. All these beautiful looking character models, and y'all choose this. Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead and make Leon match.
Oh, there you go.
Heck.
Lovely.
Isn't it, though? Alright, so one big difference about this run is it's actually IGT. We're not actually going to be doing that. And we're not going to be having a automatic timer either. So I'm actually just going to start the run when the timer would actually start, which is after the cutscenes.
Nice thing about this game is you can actually watch the cutscenes and not have it kill your time.
Absolutely. I can't do that for...
First RE to do that.
It might be. Ah, yeah, those 98 graphics. Alright. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Alright, good luck.
Thank you.
A good old gas station, high reset point.
Oh, yeah.
Further on here, this first zombie.
Are you okay? Wait here. I'll check it out.
Sometimes doesn't know which way he wants to go.
No. I mean, he's always in our way here, but we're just gonna run right through him while he's standing up.
Yeah, he cooperated.
Yes, he did.
That is loving 98 play. 10 pixels on
Alright, skipping more cutscenes. There'll be a lot of that.
Attention all citizens. Due to the...
And here we go, into the city streets.
Can't stop. Gotta keep moving.
Alright, let's hope we get some decent RNG here.
Deadlink opting to just throw the run. Get this.
I mean, the run's dead anyway, so I might as well just accept it.
And man, come on. The reason Deadlink did that is because
station.
Claire actually runs
Almost
quicker
there.
in caution in this game. Leon does not, but same with Jill in Resident Evil 3 Remake. She runs quicker in caution. Why it's like that, nobody really knows, but that's what we think that really did. Going into the RPD for the majority of the run. And you also see a slightly kind of jank motion where Link will be pulling his aim up, off and on, going up and down steps. It's a form of stair skating, which is basically just accelerating you up and down the stairs quicker than you would normally. Otherwise, you'd be,
Oh my god.
just go through this slow, realistic-looking animation. Who has time for realism?
Open this
Speed and
goddamn
learning.
door!
I'll wait for that guy to floor right by him.
Yep.
Coming down the hallway here is a nice dodge. Just hang right onto the side here. You can get right past these two zombies pretty easy. Come out and see our buddy Marvin.
So nobody knows what caused this?
Good old Marvin.
And the trusty, reliable Marvin, who, will, of course, make it through to the end of this adventure. Get a red 98. Claire, goodness. Come on, chat.
I mean, I had a feeling that might happen if I let them vote, but hey, it was worth the risk.
Indeed.
We'll do it for charity.
Yes. And notice how much lighting affects this run. When you play the original, the entire hallways are completely well lit. Not in this game though. Darkness is a big part of it. Flashlight will be big in some areas a lot more than others, but there's some very dark hallways. Pop that guy though on the steps. We'll be stunning most zombies, pretty much all zombies, to get them out of the way.
What was that?
Clear. It's Marvin.
Taking a nice skip here on the Marvin phone call. As much as we love Marvin, he is the best. Taking this
On my way.
drop here cuts him off.
Yeah, we got
As much as we love
some.
him, we love going fast even more. So
We also got some good RNG in there. There's a zombie in that room that can literally be wherever she pleases, and sometimes she'll just be right in front of that door, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
we should make mention the main objective here, starting out in the VD, is to collect the 3 medallions, which will unlock the basement lower level. So that was the first one right there. Doing a lion, unicorn, and maiden statues. That was the lion one. Here we go. We get to Eye, Leon, and Claire. I appreciate you skipping because it's a little rough. I'm not gonna lie to say.
Indeed it is.
Hey, Marvin. This is bad. I've got zombies everywhere. Marvin? Marvin, are you there?
Hey, Serial, thank you for the donation of 93.21, dude.
Oh yes. These bowl cutters, if you played a Resident Evil 7, will definitely look familiar. Lots of reused assets.
They are, in fact, the exact same model.
Yep. And with that fuse,
In fact, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same animation, too.
Even though Marvin was calling us to come back and talk, we're just gonna...
We're just gonna ignore him. As much as we love Marvin, we don't have time for that.
Yep. Notice now zombies are filling in the hallway. This group a little more interesting. Trying to get a sneaky grab in there. This guy here is the big one.
Oh, well, he's not coming back.
Very nice.
Typically, you don't actually want to see that, because sometimes if they do that, they will just fall on you, and there's a time waster animation of you throwing the body off. And you are in the bad spot.
Placements of a lot of zombies like that are definitely RNG dependent. They can just kind of roam the hallway however they want. A few of them. Some of them will be pretty consistent though. Half and half,
Yep.
I guess. I know.
Yeah, some are pretty much do the same thing every time, and there's a few that just do whatever they want them.
The hell is that?
There we go. There's our first science thing of the liquor. Speedrunner's best
This
friend.
might be
knowing
some
that
bad
smell.
RNG. Yep, you get me.
Ooh.
That's okay.
Liquor movement manipulation is very tricky in this game, and sometimes they're just gonna wail on you, kind of like what happened there. There's our second of the medallions. Nice. The Link's doing a early puzzle prep.
Yep, set up
Yeah,
for
big
later.
part later in the run,
We'll be
yeah.
back.
Bookcase.
And right here, we're gonna open this door and trigger this explosion while that door's open so the bookcase doesn't fall.
Yeah, that bookcase, by the time Claire moves it out of the way,
Whoops, that's
and
not
heard
it.
the liquor kind of screech there, is going to be a problem for you if they have to move it. So it's a nice little find to be able to keep it standing.
It's our first instance of looking down while just running away from liquors. Alright, we got
Taking
some...
advantage of the iframes getting down the ladder there.
Yeah, got some good RNG there. Sometimes they can be just out of reach, and they'll get in range right as you get down, and sometimes there's just nothing you can do about that, and you have to take a bite.
Sometimes there's a third one there too. You're lucky there are only two.
Yep.
We got our medallions. Time to head to the lower levels.
Cat Fancy 4, thank you for the $100 donation. For anyone that doesn't know, that would be Mama Link. Thanks, Mom. Love you.
Very nice, very nice.
Hello?
So we're gonna be coming up on the first boss fight of the game here. It's Dr. Birkin in his first G transformation. So G1, the shorthand call it.
Boards ain't gonna
We're
cut
gonna
it.
just basically pull out that knife and slice at that downward angle, and it's going to drop pretty quick. Reason for this is the knife.
Ah, yeah. No bueno.
A little bit of a grab there, unfortunately. Pay for it. There you go. The reason that works like it does is the knife's damage is tied to your FPS.
This
So,
way.
higher it is, the more damage your knife does. It actually had the same effect in Resident Evil 7 with the axe in the very beginning of the game. And for here, that's why their speedrun caps of 120 or 60 FPS
You got it!
for the game, because if
So,
you had it uncapped,
What's your mom like?
well, numbers, you
She
could
works at
do
Umbrella.
ridiculous damage with the knife.
Medicine. Umbrella?
Yeah, so the knife
Big
is actually
pharmaceutical
probably the
company?
most powerful weapon in this
My
game.
mom's always at work.
Sad as that is to say.
By far. Except for maybe the rocket launcher, which you only get at the very end of Leon's category.
Where's your dad?
We got Sherry now.
He's gone. Wow. Both of my parents are gone. It's just me and my brother. Over there! It's closed.
There you go.
Okay.
Coming up.
Unfortunately, Sherry was
Card first.
taken just as quickly as she was found.
Asshole gets what's coming to him.
Hi, Sherry.
Suppose the upside is that you don't have to escort her through this fine area filled with liquors.
I don't think that would be fun.
They're just Deadlink's looking down to help not only make the line easier, but avoid the tongue attack from the liquors as well. Our second key, well, symbol key, I guess. The tricky line here, though.
Ooh. Well, that's not good. That's very bad. Especially with that placement. I may very well die here.
Oh,
Wow.
that was close.
Yeah, a little bit.
Should have looked out. That one to fly past.
So I'm gonna have to give up the knife here. That's not a good start. That's 2 knives gone.
You are alive.
I am alive, yes.
Liquors are just redundant in this game, though.
Typical
they just
marathon
hit so
RNG.
hard, they cover so much ground, and
Must be where that guy
and
came from.
exactly the fact of RNG, they're just so erratic to deal with.
So we will be making a stop to grab an herb so I can get back into caution. But we are effectively just bleeding time here.
Thankfully, there is one right at the top.
Yeah, it's not out of the way at all.
It's almost like the game just knew. They knew what they did.
Yeah. No, in fact, I'm more worried about the 2 knives I lost.
Yes. Yeah, that'll come into play for later boss fights. We'll find the way. This. Through Firen's lovely trophy room here to find the third simple key, the heart key.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm
good zombie
probably...
stun there. He can come in and try to bust through the door here.
Hey, he's gonna do it anyway, I was
Oh,
too
he
slow.
still did it.
Yeah.
I
Come
got
on.
RNG so far on this run.
Come on in. Thank you. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but sometimes, I was just too slow. I think I needed to be a little closer to the door when I shot him. That's the main issue that I had there.
So we earlier had the scene with the helicopter crash caused the big fire. That's actually what we're going to be extinguishing now. Get to the basically kind of connect the rest of the police station together here. Get to meet a friend. good friend that just wants to tip his cap.
Just don't shoot his hat off.
Yes, don't shoot his hat off, definitely. The Super Tyrant and Mr. X.
Jesus, stay back!
You got a nice dodge there. Just setting yourself up there, you can trigger Mr. X to that early, pretty much consistent,
Yeah,
I would say.
you essentially bait the punch, and then you just dodge around it.
Yeah.
It is by far the easiest one to set up. The others, if he gives us some bad RNG, I will try to get around him, but it may not work out.
And he has weird frames how he'll work too, where you can dodge a punch, but if you're too slow getting around it, he can grab you with his other arm and kind of throw you down. Kind of weird how it works.
It is.
They didn't want him to make him look slow, I guess.
Good zombie RNG.
Let's see if Mr.
Bad Mr. X. Oh, that's not good. Well, I'm just gonna take the bite. Because I've already given up too many. Well, I think I'm dead.
There's the throw.
Yeah. That's absolutely horrible.
Somehow it got away, but
Honestly, I probably should just reset, but... This has not been a good run whatsoever. 0 knives. I think that now means that I'm gonna have to, actually grab a spare knife in labs towards the end of the run. Otherwise I won't have enough knives for G3.
and you definitely burn through knives quickly because as it ties to the FPS,
Yep.
it also ties to how much quickly they'll degrade as well. They will break very quickly in some of these boss fights. Marathon RNG in its final form.
Yes, sir, Serial. That is exactly it. And because I don't have knives, all my item placements are not where they usually are, so I have to actually make sure that I'm doing the right inputs.
So what we're doing in the game, by the way, now is basically we're powering up this room to get into where the parking key is. To do this, we need 2 electric parts. Completing the clock tower, I guess you call this a puzzle task.
Hey, Snake, thank you for the
this
good luck.
We got our second one there. The first one was in this room with the...
Wow. I am just not getting any good RNG.
Yeah.
What he does is pretty much up to that too. But there is a green herb right there, so not the end of the world.
Matt has got your back. Now we got the 2 electric parts, so we're gonna return to Aaron's office to do I would say this one's actually kind of a puzzle.
Yeah, this one actually has some decent puzzles. Compared to another remake that shall remain nameless.
It's good. So just did sources into the combining circuit. it on to the end. What's up with that 98 Claire?
Yeah, I hate you all. Why do you do this to me? So now it's time for some sherry.
The great sherry sequence. This is actually a pretty solid section, especially maybe not necessarily on a speed run, but first couple playthroughs, I think this is a really solid section. Definitely better than her original playing. You know, simple puzzle there. The big thing with the puzzle, by the way, is flip the first spot, the first block to the third, then just match the pieces. Yeah, now we're out in the... They gave Sherry, I swear that climb animation is straight out of the 98.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. That slow animation. Get the bad RNG, she'll drop her leg once and take even longer.
Oh no. Deadlink, I have to ask, why did you choose to run Claire and not Leon?
Honestly, this part is a big reason why, particularly for marathon sakes. I think it's more enjoyable, particularly for the audience, which will become apparent pretty soon. I also just like the that it's a faster run in general. Oh, I'm not going the wrong way here.
I just had to make it interesting.
Why not?
Yeah, now we're in our clock tower mode, or sewer mode here.
Clock tower mode, good reference. Alright, so we're just gonna pick a hiding spot here. So we'll... Hey, yeah, we pretty much got Mr. Magoo trying to track us down.
Doors locked. Where are you? Show yourself. I know you're in here. The longer it takes me to find you,
Yeah,
the worse it's gonna be.
The part here is pretty, he said, they don't over burden you with the stealth.
Nah, it's a pretty short segment. And I'll be getting a little breather here. That's not even the worst one yet.
And notice you just get up and run, he doesn't hear you.
Nah.
Another step Sherry here. Oh, still nothing. Now one thing is though, if he does see you, it is a game over.
Yes, it is. There's no... You can't run away, you can't hide again or anything like that. If he spots you, it's game over. But he's as blind as a bat, as you can see. Where could she be?
Oh, I guess to his credit, he did get hit with.
Show yourself.
Yeah, he got blasted in the face with some.
Whatever it was in the face.
Yeah, he's get acid burns.
It burns.
Well, we'll just go ahead and take his key now. And coming up here, you saw how I've been stair skating with Claire. Well, you're gonna see that Mr. Irons here. He's no slouch in that department himself.
This might be the master of it. So by not using the key here, the chief will just zoom on down the steps there. The game just wants you to do that. The game just assumed you would run over and use the.
Yeah, without even looking.
Just zoom on, fly on down. Very little glitch. Yeah, that concludes the.
See you again, Claire.
Ends up happening as a very fitting end for the chief. He meets Dr.
Just you
Birkin,
wait,
of course, it's
asshole.
Sherry's dad, and he's still got enough of him in there that he's gonna protect her, and he meets a gruesome end. Very deserving.
Very, very deserving. Chief Irons has a lot of issues.
Yeah, we actually will head outside. See a little bit more of Raccoon City here.
You
A
again?
new section for the remake that was not in the original.
Bait that punch and you can
Nice
run
dodge.
back to the door.
It's nice. Mr. X will continue to pursue you up until you get through the stage.
Yes,
If
he
these
will.
zombies happen to give you a problem, he could inevitably catch up.
Looks like the only way forward.
That's usually not a problem.
Nah, he's pretty slow. You'd have to have a lot of problems at that gate. Which can happen, but
Oh yeah. Gonna head out to the basketball courts. See the Misty zombie here. Brought her back for.
oof, she was aggressive. I'm just getting all the bad RNG.
Perfect time, yeah, perfect time for that RNG to screw the dogs. The dogs are arguably as trolly as the lickers. The good upside to them is they just don't hit as hard, but they can be as problematic for sure.
They can. Like that. He's just gonna play dumb, which could mean he might be problem right here. But
Thankfully not.
thankfully.
Most of the time that dog will charge at you and take a right and then just get around
Oof,
and roll.
you do not want to get hit right there either, because if you get knocked back into that bus, that zombie will grab you.
Sherry.
The nice monster and monster combo there, the dog and zombie working together. Especially with Claire being in caution, that's a death problem, most likely.
I have
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd be in danger, and trying to get all the way to the gate without the dogs killing me would be problematic. Plus, I'm not even sure where I could get an herb from here.
Would be a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a bit.
Sherry, where are you? Claire, Sherry, I'll be right there.
So for all the problems Mr. X gave us
Go, go,
earlier,
go!
he kind of gets what he deserves as well coming up here. They,
Don't stop!
basically resulted in 2 knives being burned because he had to show up at the wrong spot. Well,
Keep going.
and that cutscene that plays there, he gets his side ripped out by
Go, go, go!
E2, Dr. Birkin again, and
Sherry,
yeah, he's
don't
gone.
stop!
And we have broken the audio by going too fast.
Keep going. Now I'm gonna smell like shit. Literally.
There's some funny instances with the audio, though.
There
There's
are.
another-
That's probably the most common one.
You trigger animations to postpone dialogue from happening, all kinds of things.
Cable car. Here?
wanted to try.
Hold on, Sheriff.
Oh yeah.
I'll be right there.
I think maybe everything just wants to wipe this 98 skin off the map is what it is.
That must be it.
The sewer section here is definitely expanded upon the original, but it also introduces a enemy that was kind of just a throwaway boss in the original version. Turned it into more of a minor enemy. I don't know if it's the right word, but basically they're called the G-Adults. They can definitely play a fine part in a lot of these runs. Grenade there to wipe out the 3 zombies here.
Yeah.
These guys are just...
So normally I would shoot them in the head and save the grenade, but being a marathon and just the RNG that I've got with this run so far, there's no way I was gonna do that.
That's a good call. Here's the first shot. You can take this thing to the left of the line. We'll see plenty more of them here in a moment.
Worst enemy in the game.
Oh yes.
What the fuck?
I'm not. Good there.
Claire, language, please.
The one thing with the G-Adults is not only can they do like the ultimate thing, because they can slow you down, they can hit you, they can also poison you. So it's like everything they can do to slow you down and just be annoying. They pretty well check every box. And getting grabbed by them, even if it doesn't kill you or put you in the worst state, it's just so frustrating because you just have to sit there and take what they do, pretty much, or burn a valuable resource.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at. We do not need to get grabbed here. That would be very bad.
Oh, you're due for some good RNG, so hopefully these G-Adult dodges will they'll be placed where they ought to be.
This is creepy.
Yeah, these have swarmed. They're all coming from the original Birkin. They're all failed mutations, basically, with this material being injected. They shot the one to alert it early to dodge. Right, that's the second one. That's the left. That's the third one. There we go.
Yeah, that second one is typically the one that you want to worry about the most.
Yes.
Because if you're not fast enough to that corner, he will get you.
So the once again, we're kind of collecting things in the sewers.
Yeah.
It's chess pieces.
In traditional RE fashion.
And a bunch of stuff to unlock a bunch of stuff.
Alright, he decided to get... Oh, oops. That is not good.
There he goes.
Not typically what I'd be doing, but once again, not getting good RNG.
No. There's the spark shot, which is far better in this game than the original. It's just a loud, annoying. I don't know what to call it.
Oops. That's not...
Very unsatisfying weapon in the game. This gun, though, pretty cool. Okay, a little minor puzzle here on the gates. We're leaving here with the spark shot and the chest pieces we need. Now I just got to get past the G-Adults one more time. that's where the spark shot will be very valuable.
Especially when they are right here.
Stand, that's exactly where. If we one shot from the spark shot, it'll just stun in place.
Just all the bad RNG. Yeah, I didn't. Sometimes he can kind of get too close and block it, so I decided to take the long way around him.
Thankfully, the sewage. Unfortunately, it doesn't get any better because bad things happen. Yeah, simple puzzle here. The solution to this is found. There's a note on the bulletin board in this room. Gives you like a little riddle to figure out, but easy.
I'm definitely going safety strat here.
All right,
Definitely a
Sherry.
good call.
Gonna be
On my
picking
way.
up some healing. Downside is picking up all this stuff raises your DA, which stands for we haven't actually touched on that yet. DA stands for damage adjustment or difficulty adjustment. Sorry. Basically, the better you play, the harder the game gets.
You gotta love that mechanic.
No, I don't.
Shit!
Very nice skip there. So what Deadlink did there is when this event triggers, if you throw a grenade and you escape, it's gonna blow up and it's basically gonna skip a sequence where G wants to punch down through the ceiling and hit him. Probably saves, I guess, 20 seconds. I don't know the exact number.
Yeah, it's a
amount, though.
decent amount.
It also removes the threat of getting hit, of course, too.
Alright, this is going to play out a little differently because I don't actually have a knife. So I'm going to grab this stuff first.
There, but use the spark shot to go ahead and stun him. Yeah.
I just want to make sure that, yes, I do have the knife selected.
And just unload on him with the knife. Again, that FPS is just up. You can see in the bottom right, the knife is already flashing a little bit. Now it's red. That is basically just showing how quickly this is.
Oh, well, I'm definitely going to be using my heal.
And we just got to bring this crane around. We get on a dodge. Nice. And very nice.
A little nervous about actually making it back on that because he tagged me.
When you got hit there, I was fearing the worst. Very nice fight there. That is not an easy fight by any means. You may notice in the bottom right, by the way, there's like a little plus icon. Actually, I think it's a shield is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's a shield.
When you combine a red and blue herb in this game, and Deadlink used the green as well, will basically make it a armor for you, so you get a free hit. And
Hold on, Sherry.
so as long as that's there, he will a little bit of spare time there. Spare. He can take. 'Cause
Yeah, you just take
this,
less damage.
Yeah, the way this RNG has been, it's
Downside to it is it's also a full heal, so I'm no longer in caution.
Cable car.
yes.
So we will just bleed time, but
Okay.
can't be helped.
Check everything. There's no turning back.
Yeah, we're into the labs, the end of the game.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
Poor Sherry now. On top of everything she's just been through in general, she's now infected
Just
as
hold on,
well.
Sherry. It's okay.
Dad infected her as well. Now she isn't turning into a G-adult because
For your
the
safety,
virus
stand clear
reacts
until the doors are fully
basically
open.
because she shares genetics with them. Her body
For
is
your
more
safety,
accepting of it,
stand clear until the doors are
and
fully
that'll
open.
eventually play through into like stuff like Resident Evil 6,
For your safety,
such where she
stand
can actually
clear.
regenerate
Welcome to
because
Nest.
the virus is in her
Enjoy
still.
your visit.
Yep. So we're gonna try and fix that.
We're gonna do our best for her, but the future will tell us it may not work out. Shot there to alert the zombie that'll eventually be there. Way.
Get the extra spark shot rounds.
Please enjoy our tasty selection.
You mentioned the extra knife as well. I don't know if it was this one in the kitchen you were talking about.
No, there's one downstairs with lab liquors that I'm gonna get.
Okay.
Because here's one knife, I need one more.
We get a nice upgrade for our spark shot here as well. Thankfully, moving that guy will pretty much be on top of you outside that door if you do not lure him over like a.
Yep, even sometimes that doesn't even work. I half expected him to be outside the door when I came out of the kitchen, to be honest. Just based on how this run has gone. It would be par for the course.
Pessimism is fully allowed at this point. Yeah, we'll be coming up on the Ivy enemy, which is far different than it was in the original. I want to say in some ways it's better, some ways it's worse. Mostly in the way it's worse is the fact that it's more of a problem to deal with, but as long craggly sounds, which are pretty good, but problem with them is if they grab you, you have to use a defense item or you are dead. They insta-kill.
Yep, doesn't matter how much health you have.
And they do it in the fine style of basically biting your head off.
Oh, I pick up. I do need that. What is this movement?
Here's Plant 43, which predecessor is in Resident Evil 1. One of the boss fights, guardhouse there.
Good old Plant 42.
Make the V-Jolt to weaken it in that game, and we're gonna make a little more punch here to kind of take it out.
Manual
A
mode
little puzzle
engaged.
here.
Adjust amount of solution to
Red,
match
green, blue
cartridge capacity.
solution here. Easy does it. One thing about the puzzles to mention we haven't talked about is in the second scenarios, the puzzles actually change. That's one nice thing about the second scenarios in this game is there are little minor things like that which change up the experience. Unfortunately, they're nowhere near as fleshed out as they were originally, where story elements were just outright different. Mr. X was exclusive to them, things like that. Nice shot. Yeah, you can shoot those bulbs on the Ivy to stun them. fungal bulb things that are popping out of them. Yeah, here we go to the lab lickers. But first, we're gonna throw a grenade here. That's gonna kill all the down zombies there. And then come the lickers. 2 lickers will drop from the ceiling there. And we'll have nice times with them here after this. That's where those flash grenades then grabbed will be very important. He's using the flash here to go ahead and take these stairwell zombies out of the equation.
Truthfully, I probably didn't actually have to, though, because my DA is definitely not as high as it usually would be.
Throwing the flash grenade on the way back, very nice. To do the first of these codec type puzzle things. Basic, but basically this is just to repower various areas. The flash grenade knocks the lickers down there. Very nice. Okay, that's pass 1 done.
Welcome back.
Ready, brace yourselves for the line of lines here.
Damn. Should have packed my.
Don't say it.
Thank you. Yes, you don't have to say it, Claire.
Parka.
Cooling complete.
Oh, Claire.
Alright, so now we're going to be doing a little bit of detour here because I need to get an extra knife. So we actually have to get past the lickers 2 more times instead of 1. Because normally I wouldn't be coming over here. But we need this knife.
There you go. That spare knife. Very nice, yeah. You could hear the lick attack was going off there.
Yeah, he tried. I was actually hoping I would get hit at least once in there, try to put me in caution, but no dice.
The game will hit you plenty until you want it to.
Yeah, exactly.
Go. Mixture here, take out all the plants.
So much for the weird infestation.
So the weird thing is, the giant plant 43 in theory dies here, but Ivy will only stay down for so long.
Your actions have been logged, and you may be subject to this.
And, another chip for our wristband here. Basically just to give us clearance to the west side or east side. I forget now. Next up. Other side of the lab. There we go.
Not trying that line. No way.
To get past the Ivy here, the spark shot is a great option. So you don't have to burn defense items. We gotta get luck with the second one there was far enough away, you just run past.
Setting up for another full heal defensive item. Because I clearly need safety items. Especially since...
recovered the knife situation well, though.
Yeah, we are... I'm going to have to do the 2-knife strat, which is a little different, but we should be alright.
And believe me, the situation of the fight, G3, having the knife or not, makes it a very difficult fight to not have it. Even on standard, the fight will give plenty of problems.
Yep.
And, especially when you add in the fact that you're just accustomed to doing it one way, and that's what add to that.
While I'm at it, I
Still
not
pains
need.
me that we chose this skin on a remastered
Wait,
game.
no, I don't need that. Y'all chose it, not me.
That running animation, you really see that, like, the elbows just look like they're really connected to the forearm there. I don't know.
It's a hell of a stitching job.
Thank God. The antiviral agent. Gotta get back to Sherry.
Here we go, the G3 fight. This is a one of the biggest fights of the run. Really, it's a matter of using that spark shot to pop 3 eyes, one on each leg, shoulder, and back. That's really nice.
Yeah, he didn't actually do what I wanted to, so we'll do this a little differently. That'll work.
Oh, I thought you did. And the shoulder here, what'll happen is if you pop all these, he's gonna fall on so you just wail on him with the knife. You hear all these multiple slashes, that's all damage is flying into him. He just burned through. Well and away.
Yeah, didn't quite get it, but... Jeez.
Final form here, he'll just
Oh shit, well, now I have no grenades for the final fights. So we are definitely going to take a detour and grab one. I don't remember where it is, but I want at least one for this. Wasting time. There's my...
The good thing is he died. And
Service
that
link
is a
now
very tough
operational.
fight.
Gotta get back to Sherry.
We're coming up to be reunited with Sherry, though, and pretty much get her through to the end of the game. It's a little chaotic, but we got her.
Sherry,
At level
Can you walk
5
faster?
clearance, 4 clearance, whatever it is.
I don't want to rush you, but
Attention.
we have to go.
We'll open up the elevator here, though.
To evacuate
It's 4S all over
to
the
the
street.
bottom of the train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level.
I do want to see what knife I have equipped, that's fine.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
I think it's pretty cool to see all the
Thank you for being so nice to me.
underground parts of the lab here. It's a nice little.
Yeah, they got pretty creative with it.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
Immediately to the bottom level train platform.
I shouldn't need it, but I'm going to go ahead and grab that first aid.
Yeah, no reason not to.
No, I got the space for it, so might as well.
Maybe the door for Sherry.
Yep,
here,
hold the door for Sherry.
A couple seconds.
Yeah, if you don't do that, then she spends extra time slowly opening the door herself.
Sherry, run!
Thankfully, these Ivy aren't a problem. They send enough mines to get by them.
Of course. Stupid thing's locked. Hold on.
Sherry is helpful.
Sherry,
She'll
what
go
are
and
you-
unlock that door
get
for
away
us
from the other
and
side.
just deal with some more Ivy.
Damn it, your timing sucks.
Do that just to break the knife.
Yep, we're gonna get rid of all of our low health knives. And then he can just hang out there.
Yeah, that inventory space will park you in a moment.
Nice work.
Need that one bullet for your gun coming up.
Yeah, you gotta have at least one.
Nothing like having no handgun ammo left
Sherry, you
and
hanging
grabbed
in
by
there?
that guy as a result.
Had a girl.
That is
Think we're
definitely
almost
the
outta here.
worst. Thankfully, there are some bullets in that other room if you need them.
Worth a try.
Yeah, very hype music here for the final sequence. Just the power plug things here to plug in, and yeah, those things basically exist to make you use 2 inventory slots so that you can pick up the character's corresponding power weapon, which Claire is this very nice minigun. And, it's gonna load this weapon to a whole bunch of eyes. The now new Pro. These eyes are all on the open, so you can find something there to work in. And so one thing this guy's going to want to do is try to climb to run away. Deadlink's going to throw a grenade though.
Oh, I only had one. I didn't even need to do that.
The grenade keeps him from running away. Swipes while he's down.
So normally I'd have one more grenade here, but I don't have it, so we're just gonna have to shoot him.
Basically just dodge him, get around his path is.
Yep.
He can run himself into a web and stun himself a little bit.
He has a very, very long reach, though, so...
Yes. Yes. If you don't start moving early enough,
Okay, that wasn't a horrible fight, but...
yeah, it's easier for you to pretty well knows that he'll eventually die. Speed it up.
And that is time.
You dead, man.
Thank you for the GG. So let's see what we actually got in IGT. Real time, we didn't quite get the sub 1 hour, but comparatively for IGT, we actually got a 5906.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Thank you for the GGs, everyone. But that is Claire A for RE2. Yeah, I am curious to see how much of our time we've eaten up here. Got 7 minutes to burn. That's probably not enough to actually complete a hunk mode, but I guess we can at least run it. Just let me know when, or just cut me off when you guys need to.
Hunk mode is the ultimate speed run. It is. That's pretty much what it's designed to be. You're on the clock, and you got to get the hell out of this place.
Yeah, the music is freaking great. It's probably between this and the Super Tyrant music for my favorite. Yeah, not off to a very good start here. Oh, jeez. At this rate, I'm not even promising to finish this, even if I have the time. Because I already had to use my knife.
Zombies are just.
And to be perfectly honest, I didn't practice this as much as I should have, but I'll give Serial his hunk mode.
I have to say, I finished this for the first time earlier this year, and it is as satisfying as it gets, though.
Yeah.
To get through it.
Yeah. Oh, there's the demonstration of that.
Oh yeah, we mentioned that earlier. The crit and the body falling into
Yep.
these dogs here. Nightmare. They are all over the place.
Yeah, the dogs are not nice. Oh, well. I was hoping for babies. He's not gonna do it, so we're just gonna use that. Wow. Ah, now he does it.
Out of the sewers.
Well, that's not good. Yeah, I figured I was gonna get bit twice.
screen that has not seen this mode, by the way, the objective is to just get through the gates of the RPG. Path and everything.
Bad RNG with the dogs.
Gotta go fast and do. Magnum stopping power though.
Ah, too slow. You can shoot him out of the air, but it's a very precise shot. The aiming's not hard, it's just the timing.
Don't worry, he's still here.
Yes, he is still here. Sometimes they play nice, and sometimes they don't.
What the hell, hunk? You're late for extraction.
Gotta find another way out.
Heads up. The guys at the top just ordered a full cleanup on Raccoon City, so go fast. Or you can kiss your ass goodbye.
Got it.
Ah, well, now I got turned around. Got the shot, but... Ah, that's some BS. Well, let me see... Yeah, I guess we'll definitely use it.
So that was one thing we don't get to see much of in the speed run, but any zombies that are, or anything that is in Mr. X's way, he will move it out of his way.
Oh, yeah. He is a wrecking ball.
One minute in chat, by the way. I just saw it come up in chat. Actually nice dogs.
Yeah, that one is strangely not typically a problem. Oh, Jesus. Really? Always. Just the one that's gotta be right in my path and make me waste that grenade. Yeah, well, that's typical. Excuse me. Wow. And of course, bad RNG on the roof, so... Oh, well, that's not good. I got no defensives, so this is going to be interesting.
More zombies.
Oh, come on.
Nice.
Wow.
Run.
Wow. Okay then. Well.
Got it. Oh my god.
Jeez. Sub 10 minutes too. That's still an atrocious run by speedrun comparisons, but hey, we completed it.
I wanted to meet the Grim Reaper.
Stressful.
That was a little stressful. Actually, GG's, guys. And that is Resident Evil 2. Hope everyone enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun playing it. We had some really bad RNG pretty much throughout. Even in hunk mode, it just wasn't going according to plan. It's just the way it rolls sometimes.